Hi guys, this is Let's Play The Legend of Zelda. This is a nice classic game that probably everybody remembers playing at some point. Finally, I got it right on the first try. Normally I just make a bunch of spaces and I don't input it correctly. Anyway, we must now venture into the land of Hyrule and into this cave. It doesn't actually tell us to actually go into, but you do it anyway. Because it's a cave, that's what you do, you go into caves. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this, okay, old man. And he just fades into nothingness. Where did he go? He gives us his laser beam powers. It's his spirit is in our sword, and we fire it in to defeat enemies. Strange comparison, I know, but whatever. And so we continue on our merry way, and we can go right to the first dungeon if we want to, but I don't want to do that. First, I'm going to go get some rupees, get some supplies, mainly an item or two, or four, hopefully. And before we go in the first dungeon, so we're properly prepared and we're not like, oh man, I should have gotten that. Why did he jump back so far anyway? And the first item I want to get is, well, actually, the first item I want to get is the letter, which we'll be getting at some point, which we'll be getting first, I should say. And then after that, we're going to get the blue candle, and then the arrow, and then, well, we'll see how many rupees I have at that point. We already got into the beeping phase. Ah. Well, that was quick. Game over. Well, we haven't actually gotten that far, so let's just continue. We don't need to save. We're too tough for saving. So yeah, I'm just gonna go meet you back when we get over there. Okay, so... Ow. So we're back over here. And so we must continue, and these are Moldorms, I think? No, it's not Moldorm. Moldorms are the fireballs. But yeah, I have a guide with me here, like sitting right next to me, so I know where to go, what everything does, etc. But reading about something and actually doing it are two completely different things. So I'll know what to do, but it's actually doing it that's going to be the problem. Like, you know, it says this is where the bomb is, but it doesn't exactly say what enemies are in the room that you must defeat in order to get the bombs. So Techites. Techites are my least favorite enemy in the whole game, just because you never know where they're going to jump. There's probably a pattern, but it's like you don't want to stick around long enough to find out. And those are Zoras that pop out of the water there, and P-Hats. P-Hats, the invincible P-Hats that you can't damage unless they stop moving, and they rarely do. So you have the Zora there firing magic spheres at us. More Techites swarming. Now we come to a tree stump with a hole in it. That actually looks kind of missing. Don't get me, P-Hats. See, like that, and then it'll start spinning again, and then it's just not worth it. And up here we find one of probably the hardest to find secrets in the whole game. We have like a Moblin? I don't know. Too lazy to check. Even though it's right there. Yeah, because I don't want to just stand here to look at it and then tell you what it is. And so this inside here is like a little game corner thing. You pick a rupee, and then if you pick the right one, then you get money. But I don't want to waste my money doing that. You know, underage gambling or whatever. You know, how old is Link anyway? You know, why are they just offering? It's like anybody who comes in, hey, you want to play a money-making game? I don't know. Oh man, conflicting beeps. Show this to the old woman. Okay, old man. I shall deliver your love letter of truth or justice or whatever to the old woman of your dreams. And you'll be reunited in the afterlife. I don't know. Oh yeah, I can't fire lasers because I'm not at full health. You're hardly ever at full health in this game. Or at least as I've tried. I haven't actually finished this game at all. I actually haven't gotten that far. I've gotten to getting the blue candle. That's it. Ah. We're dying. Dying happens. So we have received the letter. Ah. And see, that happens. Oi. I had to meet you back there. Actually, I just remembered that there's a shop that's up here and around here that pretty much carries the exact same items. Conveniency at its best. And now we can fire lasers out of our swords. Yay. And pick up some rubies, extra spending money. That's always good. Sorry. Buy something, will ya? Oh, we can get a key for 100 rupees, but don't want... Sorry. We don't want that. We want the blue candle, which is our first B-button weapon-like item. Octorok. Die. Give me the heart that I don't need. So we got the letter, which which I'm gonna stick with because, well, I'm gonna switch the candle anyway. Yeah, we're gonna need the letter soon enough. And so yeah, the blue candle shoots out fire, although it doesn't. You know, you can only use it once per screen. Like I'm hitting the button here, it ain't working. Probably should have saved that heart thing there for when the Zora hits me. Okay, or it doesn't hit me. I'm okay with that. And so in this cave is a potion shop. I don't know if I'm actually going to buy a potion yet. I actually just want to save up and get the arrow. And so this is the old woman. She doesn't say anything until you show her the letter. And we unlock the potion shop. Buy medicine before you go. I could get the blue one. That doesn't take that much to save up for the red one, but yeah. So this is actually pretty good. Next part, I'm gonna get the I'm gonna do some rupee farming, secret finding, etc. I'm gonna show you the secrets, of course. And then yeah, I'm gonna get enough rubies to buy the arrow, and then we're gonna go to the first dungeon because in the first dungeon you get the bow. You can't really use a bow without, you know, an arrow. So yeah, let's just do that. Bye.